So here's the truth. Most TikTok shop affiliates fail within their first 30 days. And it's not what you think. It's not because it's too hard. It's not because it's a scam. It's because they're all fighting for the exact same products. And what if I told you there's an untapped category of products that nobody's looking at because they're all so focused on the shiny, viral products that are working right now that unfortunately, if you're new, you have the hardest chance of actually making sales with those products. So that's what we're going to jump in today. We're going to jump into finding those profitable products that are on the verge of becoming viral that you can actually tap into and start making some money as an affiliate. Okay, so look, if you're still going on the TikTok shop marketplace and you're trying to find products, it's going to be really hard for you to find those untapped products. So we're going to jump into my computer and I'm going to show you exactly what tool I use to find products. But you guys have probably seen this tool already, but it's not about the tool itself. It's how do you use it. Okay, so let me jump in my computer and I'll show you exactly what I'm talking about. All right, so this tool is Kalo Data. So there's other tools like Fastmoss and a couple other ones, but this is the main one that I work with just because the access to data I actually have. So you actually have a 7-day free trial. If you use the code CreatorHive, you actually get 10% off a monthly plan. You know, any savings will work, but you need a tool like this to be able to stay ahead of the other affiliates that are on the platform also trying to sell products. So the first thing you're going to want to do is go to the product section. Okay. So on the left hand side, you're going to have the last 30 days. I'm going to do last 7 days. Okay. And then category, I would go into the categories that you would work the best in. It's important to note that you're not a jack of all trades. You have to be selling within a couple of different industries, max 3, but I would stick to 1 or 2 to say the least. But let's say I wanted to go into beauty and cosmetics. And let's say I'm going to just take out men's care. Let's say I was just doing women's skincare. And I'm going to do revenue trend growing. That's fine. Revenues, that's great. Creator number, I would do less than 10 to 50, I would do. And then submit. Okay. So now I have access to products that are selling pretty well in the past 7 days where there's not a ton of creators on it. And what's important to note here is this creator number here, this Lifter Glaze Oil Balm. Okay, it seems like it has hyaluronic acid as well. I'll just open that in a new tab. And I'll take a look at this. And it just opened up, okay, and it's getting really good sales. Okay, let's say the 24th, that was 2 days ago, they tracked that it did 37, almost 38,000 in that day alone. I probably wouldn't, 100% confidence interval with these numbers, but I would say it's something similar along those lines. And you could see they only have 41 creators and their top creator made 35,000. Next is 18, 10, 9, 9, 9. So the drop off is not horrendous. It's a pretty steady drop. Definitely this creator is doing the best right now. And you could also take a look at the videos that are working the best. But why does this strategy work? Okay, let's say I open up another product. Let's say I remove all of these things here. Okay, so we're gonna remove this, we're gonna remove this, we're gonna remove this. I'll put last 30 days. I'll do submit. Okay, let's take a look at this product. Okay, the Yerba Magic Tea. I'm sure you guys have seen it. Okay, you have to compete with 3,827 creators, and that's only updated into the 24th. It's not updated into yesterday and today. So here you only have to compete with 41 creators on a brand new product, where here you have to compete on a product that 11 million views on these videos, 4 million views, 3 million views, 3 million views, millions of views, okay, hours of lives, okay? And you have to now compete as a brand new creator against these guys, against these mammoths, right? So this guy already, especially they're probably running ads. No, maybe they're not. But these videos are already crushing it, okay? And now you have to come in and try to compete with them. Whereas instead, you can go and find a new product that actually works for you. So, and that has less creators in it. So that's what we want to focus on, especially if we're brand new. So again, we're going to go last 7 days. We're going to choose a category that we perform the best in, or that products that we actually like. Then I would do trend, growing, creator number, 10 to 50, and I would submit. And then you have these products that come out, okay? Then you have another product here, 30 creators, and did 42,000 in the past 7 days. So this one has been making money for a while. Let's see what happened here in the past 80. So this, I would take a look at this too, because this tells you a lot about the product. So let's see. 198 creators. So not that much in the past 30 creators. Okay. This can also be a product that can work. It might be coming back. Okay. Here, only 10 creators. So I would take a look at all these products. And then if you want to switch category, you just switch it, right? Let's say you want to do phones and electronics. Apply that, submit. Okay, cool. You have new products. This is a tablet for kids, 39 creators only. Okay, you can also switch back to the 30-day view to see in the past 30 days how many creators have been on it. Okay, you could even look at this one. Okay, like look at this one, 42 creators in the past 30 days. So you could switch between 7 and 30 days. But, you know, if you open this guy up, in the past 30 days, only 42 creators. Okay, these guys are brand new and they're crushing it out of the gate. And you want to take a look at what's causing them to go crazy. So yeah, this is the strategy. What I would also recommend is that you take a look at the seller. You want to take a look at their average shipping time, their reviews, the average rating that they have as a seller, because you don't want to work with bad sellers, even if the product is kicking out straight out the gate, because that's going to affect your conversions. You're going to do a great job of creating, you know, eye-catching content, getting people to actually click the add to cart button, but then they're going to go check out the reviews. And if the reviews are not good, they're not going to buy. And so you're pretty much just wasting your breath on camera and you're wasting your time with that product. So you want to find products that are trending upwards, that don't have a lot of competition. And then you also want to make sure that you're partnering up with a seller of that product that is actually high value. The beauty in this strategy is that you're always ahead of the curve. You're always ahead of the other affiliates. Most affiliates are just scrolling on their feed, finding a product, trying to do a sample request, getting denied, never really getting their hands on product. They finally get their hands on some sort of product that they probably bought, and it's a super popular product where thousands of creators are creating content around it every single day. So there might be a demand for that product, right? That product might be trending upwards, but it's getting captured by the massive behemoth of creators that are going viral on this type of product. So it's very important that, especially if you're starting out, you want to choose some untapped products that people haven't really seen yet and see if you can go viral, if you can be really the biggest creator for that product, because that's where all the money is. It's being ahead of the other affiliates, not being dragging behind. Okay, now if you found the product but you can't actually get your hands on it, I have another video that I'm going to link at the top right now that's going to be about getting sample requests from brands and how to look at sample requests in 2025. Okay, again guys, I'm Mike, I'm from Creator Hive. If you guys enjoyed the video, subscribe, like, comment, and I'll see you on the next one.